Okay, welcome to the February meeting. Record crowd in-house. Thanks for coming. All right, first, I can acknowledge some guests we have in the house. Greg is back again, not learned his lesson yet. And any other guests? Yes, how are you doing?
Hi, my name is Mark Fallon. Actually came to a meeting about 10 years ago.
We'll count it. We'll count it. How do you spell your last name?
Ballin. And yeah, I'm retired now, so I thought I'd just ship my money with a try.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Are you working on anything currently, or?
I bought a kit. I haven't started it. It's the Sultana model ship.
Okay, good.
I have some notes from Lazaro. I thought I'd try to use that as a teaching tool.
Well, you went to the right place. Really did. Well, welcome back
Thanks.
for your second meeting. Be careful, you only got one more chance. And next to you, how you doing?
Wayne Richards.
Yes.
I've moved here about a year and a half ago. I've been to the meeting before, but we've had a little issues with our family, so we've been busy. It's flying back to California takes a little time.
Sure, sure. What was your first name?
Wayne.
Yeah, well, welcome back too.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, any other guests? Let me see, online. Gunther, I see you.
You got Kurt Van Dam. He's I think been one other time, one or two times.
Oh, yes, yes.
He's a
Yeah, Kurt Van Dam here.
Oh, I got it.
Ryland gave me an invite. First time I'm back in Illinois. And I know a bunch of you guys from conferences and such, but
you're the skipper of the one of the clubs.
Nautical Research and Model Ship Society of Chicago.
Right. And y'all meet tonight, don't you?
Saturday, yeah, Saturday night, second Saturday.
Oh, good to see you.
We've been meeting since 1929. We don't have any of our originals left.
All right, Dave, what did you do to yourself? Wow. Is this a new fashion statement?
Yeah, this is the latest in model shipwright fashion. I had a cervical fusion about a week and a half ago. Fixed all the stuff going on my left hand.
Well, not fun. It sounds like it's an elective, so no medal for you. Well, I hope it heals quickly for you.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good, other than being allergic to the foam and the collar. So, I should have the collar off and be there for March.
Oh, good to see you again.
And we got old Rick Gunther on there.
I know.
Good morning, everybody. I haven't seen half of you for half a year or longer.
Yeah.
Morning. All right, a couple of quick notes. For those of you that have not heard of Cabin Fever or missed it this year, you missed a notable show. It has really expanded, especially the ships and boats section. Trains are kind of waning a little bit, but it is an excellent show to go to. You should put it on your calendar for next year. What is it, mid-January? It's the 13th weekend. Yeah. So mark your calendars. Where's it located? It's up Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Yeah. But the focus, of course, is for engineering, steam engine, live steam, a lot of that kind of stuff. But the show is kind of changing a little bit. More boats, a lot of crafts and things like that going on. You know, guys that like to play in the dirt with their remote control trucks and stuff like that. And of course, trains. You're in the train.
I'm in the trains.
Well, and be there.
And these are the little live steam trains that run the steam engines.
Oh yeah, there was one engine there that was live coal too. Little, I think it was an old scale. They put in little powdered coal and fired it up, and it was shooting sparks. The whole works. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'm more into steam locomotives than diesel locomotives.
All right, a couple of other little notes. For those of you keeping up with the SS United States, guess what? It's still in Philadelphia. It was supposed to have been shipped down to Alabama, but for some reason the Coast Guard got involved and things have ground to a halt.
Today.
Well, it was slated to move today, but then they postponed it again indefinitely.
But I just read last night said today.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know what the problem is. The Coast Guard's involved. They got 10 reams of forms to fill out, I'm sure.
I'm actually doing a painting of the ship as it should be to the sinking.
Hey, I will be looking forward to seeing it.
Oh yeah, they're gonna post it because my mom's gonna ask them if they can post
It's one way to get,
it. Like we're gonna email them and like show them pictures. And that's why I've actually gotten on board on some of their Facebook posts. Yeah. I actually wrote a letter to them one time, and they actually wrote me back.
let me see. Of course, note that Ryland is starting to collect dues today. So if you have a mind to pay your dues in advance, it's not due until next month, but we're having our auction next month. So it will take up a long time. To that note, you wanna say or would that be yourself? Okay, then it's up to you on this. Let me see. Ryland has procured a nice model for the ODO. The 1/200 scale Mikasa, the 1905 version, for donating to their auction. So they will be happy to see us, and presentation will be in our name. Ron is still looking for programs. There are a lot of open dates. So take note, get your programs together and get with Ron to put you on the docket.
Let me know today if you're volunteering, but I will bring a checkoff sheet in March with all the empty dates on it. Hopefully there won't be anybody.
All righty. Dude, do you have anything for corrections for last? We didn't really have any minutes or anything last month. I mean, it was a Zoom meeting, so.
Yeah, we had minutes. They're easy to take for a Zoom meeting when they were.
Any corrections or additions or retractions? All right. All right, Ryland.
All right.
How we doing?
Treasurer's report. We started last month off with $4,774.55, and we had no receipts and no disbursements, leaving us a balance of $4,774.55, which is about $900 more than last year. So we're in pretty good shape.
All righty, Greg.
Yep. I added the Deltaville Ship Model Guild to our list of other clubs and several books to our list of library references. Those are the only changes, aside from the normal posting of the logbook and recording. Oh.
All right. Well, we're gonna zip right into the old business then. Why don't we start off with the auction update?
Update. Next month will be the auction. What I suspect is we're going to auction off a lot of bigger things at this auction, and some kids and some books and various things to kind of keep it interesting. But there's There was a fellow who passed, you mind if I tell the story? There was a fellow who passed, and I'm racking my brain, and I almost remember the guy. Last name was Tuttle. I just maybe remember him from Richmond, I believe, Richmond Club. Anyway, he retired to the Roanoke area, passed away. His wife is giving us the balance of his shop, I think. And so we've got a team. We're going to go up next weekend, and we're going to pick up what's there. Okay. I do know there's some cabinets, there's some benches, there's a drafting table, there's some desks. There are some really good high-end modeling tools, what I can ascertain, and a lot of other stuff. I don't know the full buy. It just seems like there's a lot from what I can gather. So anyway, we're going to go up next weekend, we'll pick that up and bring it back, do an inventory, and then the March logbook, when it comes out, will feature the large things that we have to auction that will be too heavy or too cumbersome to bring in here. So we'll have it by photographs or images on screen. And then there'll be other things to bring in, and what I've collected from some of you guys already. Okay, and I'm asking you to not, if you don't mind, don't bring walk-in stuff the day of the auction. If you want to get with me ahead of time, I'll take it. And then I'm going to try and have enough stuff at this auction that we run it and we finish it at our normal meeting finishing time, maybe 2 hours worth of things to sell. The normal auction rules, the way we've done it in the past, will be in play. Ryland, you'll have the.
I'll have the Excel.
Spreadsheet ready, and we won't have the paddles this time. When you win an auction, give Ryland your name, and then he'll record it. The spreadsheet will total up your amount plus whatever hidden fees we put in there, taxes, and excise charges, whatever else they go on it. But one of the things we've done, and I've checked with the bridge about this, they were in agreement, because we've got to go up and get this stuff, and it's going to be an overnight trip. The club is going to pump the hotel rooms for us, and the van that we need to rent to bring the stuff back. So there's going to be a little outlay of cash there. I don't know the full amount, but right now it's looking at about $700 range to bring the stuff back. So we're going to obviously want to recoup that in the auction. And I think that won't be a real big problem. And then we'll go from there. So next month, all I can suggest is you bring lots and lots of cash.
Those of us who don't know that, pay that day with cash.
You can, well, you
Or
can
check.
check, cash.
I prefer a check, but
Oh, I can write you a check.
He does Zelle and PayPal too,
He
right?
does Zelle, PayPal.
Is that right?
yeah, if you want to do that,
He'll take a check. I won't handle the money. Ryan won't handle the money. So, but bring money. Some of the higher end things, I don't really think that we want to give them away. So there might be a opening bid associated with them, and that may be the bid that takes the thing. But so that's the one caveat that I will tell you now. That's it. Does that cover all the?
Oh, I think
parts
so.
of it?
Is Howard still slated to be here that day?
No,
Oh, no.
his presentation is going to be important to us, and we'd rather give him a whole day rather than just cut him off.
Can you think he could do that in April? You think he could do it in April? Howard's presentation?
I believe so, because I
That's
see
an
him
open
in
spot.
thing.
That's open right now.
I'll check.
Yeah, okay.
Sure will.
Then I will say my second piece. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's all I have on the auction.
All right, very
All,
good.
even you guys that aren't members yet, bid and buy all you want.
And we encourage it.
We encourage it.
All right.
It didn't used to be like that.
All right, quick note about the ODO, the Old Dominion Open in Richmond, this 22nd of this month. An excellent show for those that have not gone. We've always had a table there and a good presentation. So think about bringing a model in project that you're working on and fill up our table and just sit around and compare.
We also need models to be entered into the wood ship model classification.
I'll bring them on.
Yeah.
Finally.
Good, because we've been kind of sparse in prior events, and I don't want to see that class eliminated for non-participation.
So I don't know if you have to be a member, but I have two.
Oh, yeah, you can.
No, more than welcome.
I have the chaperone, I don't know. And the Chesapeake Bay skipjack. that are done.
Please bring them.
More than welcome.
The way that works is when you go to the ODO up there, go in and tell them that you've got a model that you're put into judging, and they shoot you off to another table and pay another fee, and then away you go.
Fill out your paperwork.
Actually, it's cheaper if you register beforehand.
Online?
Yeah, if you go online, I think it's usually like $5 cheaper sometimes. And
Yeah, I don't do it online. I don't remember.
usually I think it's a little bit cheaper if you pre-register.
I wasn't aware that they took money over. I know that you can get all the forms off online, but
Yeah,
I don't think that
Maybe
they.
not.
They can still collect
You
less.
can fill all your forms out online where it's all typed out, so you don't have to sit there at the table and fill them out by hand.
But when you get there, it's possible that they charge you less because you pre-registered, even if you're paying.
Yeah, I forgot how they work. Maybe I'm thinking of the natural. Maybe the natural.
Yeah,
well, that's different.
yeah. I've never known the IPMS to have re-registration or.
Okay.
All righty. Last month, we nominated a slate of officers for the club. This month, I guess we make it official. So, just say all in favor.
The clerk passes it. The clerk casts one vote.
All right.
Move for application, yeah, whatever that is.
Do what?
Move for a whole vote.
Oh, like I said, abdication.
Okay, clerk.
You remember what the word is?
Vote.
So voted.
All righty. Make it so.
Oh, 50-cent dictionary.
All right, that's done. New business. Anything new to talk about?
I have an item.
Yes.
I just want to let everybody know that the Model Con 7 has been booked on the battleship, hosted by the PSMS again. So we hope that, maybe we can get some patronage. I know it's a long drive for you guys, but just wanted to put it out there that we're having another model show on board the battleship, August 2nd, 2025. So that's the first Saturday of August. It's a free event for someone who brings a model. You can tour the ship for free. There'll be lunch and pizza lunch, coffee and donuts for breakfast. And it's a good time to hang out with everyone and interact with the patrons on the ship.
What's the location?
It's the Battleship New Jersey Museum.
Joshua, the location on board, are they still restricting it to the wardroom area, or are they in?
They're not. I am. I keep it to the wardroom mainly just to protect the models from the weather, to keep everybody in the air conditioning. It's close to the bathrooms, and the last couple years ago or last year, the Fantail has that tent. They did have a pop-up storm that year that blew the tent entirely off the ship. So just really not interested to risk that.
Sure. No, I understand. All right, so you're planning on indoors then?
As New Jersey?
Indoors in the wardroom, which is on the main deck. There's an elevator to access it. It's right at the beginning of the tour, so the patrons still have a lot of lead left in their pencil, to look at things versus by the time you're on the fantail, they've had 5 hours of Battleship that they've looked at, and they're usually kind of skirt by us.
All right, very good. We'll put it on the docket there. August 2nd, thanks.
Thank you.
Any other good guys online? Anything else to talk about?
Northeast Joint Clubs last Saturday of April. The registration's open. We have the link on Model Ship World. And I also sent it out to, I didn't send it to you guys. Well, Ryland has a copy of it. So, but if you go to our website, if you go to the Ship Model Society New Jersey website, you can download it from there as well.
That's an event that a lot of us here have participated in, and it's something that we always look forward to. I know, Heinz, you've been up there 5 or 6 times. It's a good show. And you meet a lot of the, what I call museum type builders. They build really nice models. I mean, and you got the Jim Roberts Award, and how is that set up?
And this year we have a special raffle of an upgraded pre-act saw. This is the pre-act saw upgraded with the larger motor. And you can't get a pre-act anymore. So something to think about.
All right, very good. Awesome. All right, last chance. Anything else to discuss before we move on to the interesting part? We're all here for. All righty. Well, business concluded. Go ahead and reset the clock and we'll